Big political news today. Senator Dick Durbin says he won't run for re-election next year after spending more than 4 decades in public office.
That long-awaited announcement setting off a mad dash for ambitious Democrats who have been waiting to launch their own campaigns for Durbin's seat. WGN's Jenna Barnes is live in the loop with the latest. Jenna.
Hi, Jackie and Ray. Senator Durbin says he will retire at the end of this term, his 5th term in the Senate, and reaction is pouring in to his decision to call it an end to his career after more than 40 years in public service.
I know it's time to pass the torch. So I'm announcing today that I will not be seeking re-election at the end of my term.
Longtime Senator Dick Durbin making it official. This will be his final term. The 80-year-old was first elected to the U.S. House in 1982 and then the Senate in 1996. In Senate Democratic leadership, he's been number 2 for 2 decades.
That brings a lot of power and a lot of influence. That's something when it comes to bringing dollars home to the state, that kind of thing, that may be the kind of thing and the kind of way in which Illinois feels his retirement the most.
Former President Barack Obama credits Durbin's support for his election.
Illinois couldn't have asked for a better representative. I couldn't have had a better friend on this amazing journey we've been on together.
Senator Durbin also credited with the movement that banned indoor smoking and for laying the framework that would give immigrants in the country illegally who came here as children a path to work here without fear of deportation.
He is someone that was a leader in creating the DACA program that my husband was able to benefit from and was a dreamer up until last October.
Let's all recognize that someone serving us for decades in Washington, D.C., representing the state of Illinois with enormous integrity.
Senator Tammy Duckworth saying in a statement, Dick Durbin is and will always be a giant of the United States Senate. He has dedicated his life to making our state as well as our nation stronger, and we are all better for it.
So what Senator Durbin has done is a favor for anybody else in this state who is thinking about taking his job by not waiting until any kind of last moment, not waiting until it will be too late for some. He's giving everybody plenty of time to get ready to step into this race.
Considered the top Democratic contenders, Congressman Raja Krishnamoorthi, Lieutenant Governor Juliana Stratton, Congresswoman Lauren Underwood, and Congresswoman Robin Kelly, all offering messages of support. They could face a challenge by Republican Congressman Darren LaHood, who says Illinoisans are ready to turn the page. Voters are tired of out-of-touch liberal policies that have failed working families and prioritized illegal immigrants and far-left ideological agendas over hardworking American taxpayers. Durbin's term ends January 2027, so there will be many conversations to come about who might throw their hat in the ring to replace him. We'll hear from Senator Durbin tomorrow morning. He'll join the WGN Morning News at 7 a.m. We're live in the loop. Jenna Barnes, WGN News.
All right, Jenna, thank you.